what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZLN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. Guys, a key win for the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes down to it. I mean, this was a much needed win, and they got one in convincing fashion with the amazing help from our all of the areas of the Lakers game today, from the offensive side, the defensive side of the ball. Kudos to Anthony Davis, his monstrous game out there tonight. D'Lo was amazing as well. LeBron against his former team, the guy that delivered a championship to that city. He just went out there and also dominated as well. And, what a good way for the Lakers to return home after going on a huge run on the road, 5-1 road record after tonight. It just continues. Lakers are now on a 4-game winning streak, and with that is just good confidence that the Lakers and any chance. I mean, with this, Lakers could go further. They could stack up some more wins to the point they can reach the 6th seed. Because after tonight's win, or to afternoon, by the time you guys see this, this was an afternoon game. I couldn't go live at that particular moment because I was working, but it was just one of those type of moments where any day you can talk about the Lakers and their success. You can just should go live anytime you want. So I really appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream, and I'm seeing the comments coming in from Daniel. We always win. Yep, we always win. Absolutely, Daniel. I really appreciate. I saw the comments coming in already. Also from Daniel, great win, yo. Absolutely. And we keep winning. We sure do. And, it's just kind of tells you the Lakers are ready. They're ready to compete in the Western Conference and also compete in the postseason. So with that, it's just another opportunity for the Lakers to just, go all in, just continue to win games. There's a guarantee, I think, the Lakers will beat the Minnesota Timberwolves tomorrow. Once again, this is another back-to-back game for the Lakers, but this is at home. So in the past, seen a record so far for this Lakers team. They have always won better. They have a better record at home than they do in away games. Now, recently, with the run that they went on, the Lakers have been playing well on the road lately. As you can see, their record, they have been playing well on the road lately, but they have a better record at home than they do at away games. So I don't know. Let's just hope they go on a 5-game winning streak after tomorrow. So hopefully that will potentially happen. But it's just a waiting type of moment. So for us to wait for sure. So, but it was a great win all across the board, offense, defensively as well. I was kind of impressed with the Lakers defense more than the offensive side, because I think the efforts that we saw from our second unit, especially from Gabe Vincent. I mean, even though the numbers doesn't show it, he put up his defensive efforts that we've obviously been waiting to see from him as a guy who's a defensive point guard, that he's well renowned, throughout his NBA career, is that he is a good defensive point guard. And we kind of been seeing that for the past couple of games. Now, postseason is where all matters most. So hopefully he turns that on once we face the any team, who we're going to face, potentially at the postseason. But with this win, the Lakers move up. They move up within the standings. The Lakers now on the 8th seed in the Western Conference, and it all has to do with the teams that are ahead of them losing games. And the Lakers are just in reach of getting the 7th seed now. The Pelicans, they've been losing games without no Brandon Ingram, so they are in a shambles with their team, because they just can't win games now without him. So with that, they're losing games. And the Phoenix Suns, even though they have been winning games lately, they are pretty close, with the same record as the Pelicans, and I believe they're going to be facing them tomorrow. So I think at this point, we have to root for the Suns. Maybe we have to root for the Suns to beat the Pelicans. If they lose tomorrow, the Lakers will get moved up within the standings. So let's just hope for tomorrow the Lakers beat the Minnesota Timberwolves tomorrow, and the Lakers will potentially move up within the standings if the Pelicans lose tomorrow. But if either way, if the Suns lose, they will tie. They will tie with the record. I think the Lakers will. No, excuse me. The Suns will move down and the Pelicans will move up. But it's kind of like a win-win type of scenario for the Lakers. If both teams loses, Lakers are good where they're at, but I think they'll potentially one is better than the other if the Lakers want to move up within the standings. So, and I think I saw like a notifications, that I believe from Bleacher Report that this is the first time the Lakers move up within the standings since December 29th of 2023. So that's kind of a sad reality because the Lakers in the past they always win. They always kept falling down within the standings, and that's where it really took a really bad turn for the Lakers at one point after the All-Star, no, the in-season tournament championship. It completely went downhill because at one point the Lakers were the fourth seed. If we all remember back in I believe in I think December when they won the in-season tournament, the Lakers were at the fourth seed, and then they kept on losing games on the road, and then these completely went downhill around the 11th, and then they've moved back up within the 10th, and then they stayed with the ninth for a couple of months, and now recently they move up, and that's a good thing. Lakers are within the eighth seed, and if the postseason began today, they'll be facing, I believe they'll be facing the Minnesota Timberwolves, I believe. I might be mistaken, but it's not the Denver Nuggets. I don't think so. It's Denver. Yeah, because I think they won tonight, I believe. Because I think they played today. Yeah, they played against the Hawks and they won in a blowout. So yeah, I mean it's again. Some may say we should have a different matchup in the first round, but most people are saying let's get rid of the reigning champs in the first round and just get them out of the way so we can face some easier matchups moving forward. Now I think that's a smart idea. That's a smart idea that some people are thinking that way. But at the same time, you never know. I mean, the Denver Nuggets, when they face the Lakers, they always come to play. So, and it's a sad reality, but it is the truth, guys. I mean, somehow the Lakers can't find the formula of beating the Denver Nuggets, and it's unfortunate. But at the same time, they've been close ones for sure. So you never know. Maybe the postseason will come around and the Lakers will, find a cure and beat Denver Nuggets in the postseason. But, we just have to wait and see. And, there's a lot more games to play. There's 4 games remaining of the NBA season. Obviously, tomorrow they'll be facing the Timberwolves, the Warriors on Tuesday, and then they go back on the road to face the Memphis Grizzlies, and then the final game will be against the New Orleans Pelicans. So 4 games remaining. Let's hope the Lakers will finish strong with a couple of wins and hope for other teams to lose theirs when it comes down to it. So really can't wait. Really can't wait for all that. And for those of you who haven't yet, please be sure to follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. So please be sure to hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. The links will be in the description of this live stream so you guys can check me out on social media. I really appreciate it. We have like 8,000 followers on Facebook. So please be sure to follow my page on ZLN and on Facebook, and of course subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you'll be in the know when I go live for every single Lakers post-game show. This was a bit of a late one because obviously it was an afternoon game, so I usually don't go live at the exact moment when it comes to afternoon games because I'm at work. But anytime the Lakers, when they win or lose, I will always go live and give my thoughts and my opinions, no matter what day it is or what night or what time it is. So I really appreciate all of you for joining me, and just the comments that comes in, I just really do appreciate. Daniel, you're the man. I really do appreciate it, man. I mean, what's up all? I really, what's up to you? I really do appreciate you joining. And extend D-Low. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great things that we saw from this game, especially from D'Lo for the past couple of months since the trade deadline. And he has been on a tear, and he has been living up to his expectations in the regular season, and what we have always been seeing from him throughout this NBA season. Sure, it didn't start off as what we wanted from him for the past couple of months into the NBA season, but I think it took a huge turnaround when trade rumors started to emerge and him being around it, that he just needed to prove to everyone that he is, one of the greats, and just a prove to Laker fans and the Lakers organization that you should keep me because we're gonna win some games and I'm gonna be dedicated. And that's what he's been doing since the All Star, the trade deadline. That he has been sensational for the Lakers, especially his scoring, his shooting. He's shooting around 42% from the three, so that's been key to the Lakers' success because of his shooting as well. So, obviously tonight, guys, leading the Lakers in scoring tonight, player of the game in my opinion. Even though I would give it to Anthony Davis because of his defense. His defense was key to the Los Angeles Lakers' success. So, I'll, if I had to do a co MVP of tonight, I'm going to give it to Anthony Davis and D'Lo in this game. Now, LeBron, he did step up as well. So, but more of the efforts that I saw from this game was from Anthony Davis and D'Lo. The scoring side from D'Lo, and then the defensive side from Anthony Davis. So even though he did score pretty well out there tonight as well. So, um, you know, co MVPs, I'll give it to AD and D'Lo for this game win tonight against the Cleveland Cavaliers. So, but obviously tonight, D'Angelo Russell, 28 points, went 11 of 17 from the field, 6 of 12 from the three. Like once again, his shooting is key to the Lakers' success, and I'm hoping to see that from him once we reach the postseason. And that's where he's going to be hugely judged because of hopefully for his skills and his commitment to play in the postseason. So that's where everyone's going to really keep an eye on for D'Angelo Russell once postseason comes around for the Los Angeles Lakers. So that's my hope, and that's all of us really. The postseason is what really matters. Regular season is for sure. When it comes to the standings, but at the same time, the postseason is where all things matter so most for the Lakers. Is that we should hopefully want to see the same energy from D'Lo once we reach the postseason. So, I'm just that's my hope, and I think I speak for all Laker fans, Lakers Nation. When it comes down to it, but tonight he had a game. He had a game out there tonight. 28 points, as I said, 6 of 12 from the three, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Those turnovers, though, was pretty bad, not just for him, but obviously from the Lakers. You were able to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers in convincing fashion, but the fact that you guys had, 17 turnovers was pretty scarce at one point. But, as long as you win the game, those turnovers don't really matter. But obviously, if I had to give some sort of criticism for the Lakers win tonight, it would be the turnovers, and especially from D'Angelo Russell because he had 6 in this game. And, obviously LeBron James with the second turnovers, had 5 of them, but he did manage to put up a decent performance tonight against his former team in the Cleveland Cavaliers. 24 points, went 10 of 18 from the field, went 1 of 5 from the three out there tonight. And then he given us 5 rebounds, 12 assists with 1 steal and 1 block out there tonight. A solid night for LeBron James showing up against his former team out there tonight. But I have to say, guys, when it comes to Anthony Davis and his performance tonight, sure, D'Angelo Russell was great, but I have to really say it was Anthony Davis that dominated in this game. He went out there tonight and gave us a easy blowout game against the Cleveland Cavaliers, as Daniel puts it right there. So, it was a much needed win, and it was all because of Anthony Davis and his defensive efforts. Even though he did put up 22 points, great scoring from him out there tonight as well. 7-11 from the field, shot 1 3 for the Lakers. So, yeah, I mean, is that not calling for an MVP of tonight's game? I don't know what is, because that's also a good trait that he also is a guy who can shoot, a big man that can shoot as well, even though the numbers doesn't show it. But key moments where he does shoot from the three, it's magical. And it's like, wow, I can't believe he shot a 3 type of moment. So, just great job out there on the offensive side. But 13 rebounds out there tonight for Anthony Davis. But the one trait that I really was impressed from Anthony Davis tonight was his steals and blocks. And that's why we're calling for the NBA, the analysts through the rooftops that Anthony Davis is deserving of Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, just look at the numbers: 3 steals, 6 blocks. I mean, talk about the type of dominant performance from Anthony Davis and throughout this NBA season. I mean, the guy has been dominating for us on that particular area of his game for throughout this NBA season. And the fact that he's playing 71 games, 72 games of the NBA season kind of tells you his commitment, that he's playing through injuries and telling you that, you know what, I'm dedicated for my team. I want to win and I want to help them out as much as I can, even if I'm playing through injuries. And that's what he's been doing. And yet he's putting up MVP caliber numbers and putting up some defensive player of the year type of numbers. And it's just calling for it. He is going to get it. My hope that he does is just, you don't know what the NBA, you know, board of directors or whatever you want to call them, the voting committee, uh, will will say, when it comes to a player that will get certain awards at the end of the seasons. But, my hope is that it's going to be Anthony Davis at the end of the day. If anything, he's going to get first team, all defensive team. I mean, there's no doubt about that. So he's going to get that as well. And maybe he will get, all NBA, for sure, as part of the categories for sure. So, but, great job out there for Anthony Davis. He got us this easy win along with D'Angelo Russell and LeBron James out there tonight. I want to get back to what Daniel put out there, extend D'Lo. There is a possibility that, if he does live up to his expectations going to the postseason, still scoring, still shooting, showing what he's made of in the postseason, the same, D'Angelo Russell will be seeing from him now, playing an all-star caliber season. um, if we see that in the postseason, then for sure I will call for Rob Pelinka to give him an extension. But it just sort of depends on D'Angelo Russell. Is he the fit? Is he the guy that we're going to move forward with LeBron, with Anthony Davis, or maybe post LeBron with just Anthony Davis and D'Lo just being his sidekick? Sort of remains to be seen. And as we already know about, the Lakers are going to be looking for a third star potentially going into free agency next this off season. So, you know, whether if it's Trey Young, Donovan Mitchell, Kyrie Irving has been emerging as another target the Lakers will pursue. But once again, it's just another scenario where it's like, who will be the best fit to team up with Anthony Davis for the future? I mean, sure, LeBron's probably still going to be there. Maybe he'll sign an extension for sure. But at the same time, it's like one of those type of moments. It's like, what will the Lakers do to find somebody that will be part of our future for many years to come, or at best just pair up with Anthony Davis for the next 3 to 4 years that we will have Anthony Davis on this Lakers team post LeBron. So, it's just another scenario. I mean, there's a lot of things that we will think about when it comes to postseason time. Obviously, the needs and what the Lakers need to look for when it comes to rebuilding this team to potentially compete for another run if somehow they don't make the finals or further into the playoffs. But once again, it's just a waiting type of situation. But if D'Lo balls out in the postseason, for sure, I will extend him for sure. And I agree with you, Daniel. If he does play well in the postseason, like what we're all expecting to do, because this is where all eyes are going to be on him, when it comes to the postseason. So it's just one of those type of moments where it's like, show up, show up in the postseason, you will stay long term with the Lakers. So it's just another scenario there that we just have to think about. But once again, Rob Pelinka and the Lakers organization, I mean, they are potentially going to look for a third star. And if they have to trade a star, they may just give maybe they'll do a sign and trade type of scenario with D'Lo to get that particular star. And I think it's a likely scenario if they were going to go pursue like a like a Donovan Mitchell, maybe, because he's still under contract. I mean, he's expected to sign an extension, but all signs are pointing at that he will, you know, not sign an extension with the Cleveland Cavaliers. But you never know. All things may change once postseason emerges. But sorry, the off season emerges for any player to make a decision. But you know, we just have to wait and see. It's a waiting type of situation of what the Lakers will do when it comes to the status of D'Lo and will they look for a third star. It just remains to be seen what they will do. So, but yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I will extend D'Lo. You know, the way he's playing this regular season is obviously amazing. All star caliber numbers, performance, shooting. He's been sensational. But when it comes to postseason time, will he show up? That's the question. That's what we have to wait for sure. Just want to read some more stats here from this easy blowout game from this Lakers team out there tonight. Obviously, I talked about Anthony Davis. Rui Hachimura, not a lot of his presence was known in this game, but he managed to give us 7 points out there tonight, went 3 of 9 from the field, 5 rebounds, and 1 block out there tonight. Austin Reeves, though, you know, lately he has been lacking when it comes to his shooting, and it's been very frustrating to watch at times. But at the same time, I think once postseason comes around, I think he will let it up. There's no doubt about it. I really think that once the postseason, along with Rui Hachimura, once the postseason emerges very soon for us, with 4 games remaining of the NBA season, there's a guarantee that the Lakers will have all of their players show up, especially the guys that really shined in the postseason with Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves when it comes down to it. So you know, it's but obviously everyone needs to step up when it comes to postseason time. If we're going to face a team like the Denver Nuggets, if we still with the 8th seed and they remain with the 1st seed at the end of the season, but at best, you know, anything could happen. 4 games remaining, Lakers may move up. They may stay where they're at, or maybe they will go down with the 9th seed again. So it's a tough scenario because we will be facing the Warriors on Tuesdays. So, but we have to get through the Minnesota Timberwolves for sure. So, it's just one of those type of moments that's like the Lakers just need to finish strong for us to have a good success for the season. And, so far, if you really think about it, the success record wise may go to Darvin Ham, when it comes down to it. So Darvin Ham, he has a good winning record right now as a rookie head coach with 2 years on going in. So kudos for Darvin Ham on that particular end. But at the same time, you know could he finish strong for the postseason? We just have to wait and see about that. So really looking forward to what the postseason will hold for the Lakers. But you know some people want some Laker fans, and that Keyshawn Johnson, you know, undisputed. He basically said that he would love to have the Denver Nuggets in the first round, and I kind of understand where his mindset is. When it comes to the Lakers facing the any which team in the first round, what better way to get rid of your toughest objective in the first round, then just get it more easier in the other rounds to come, and then the what do you call them, what do you call it, the conference finals, either facing the OKC or maybe the Minnesota Timberwolves. I like that analogy, and that's kind of because I like to get things done, when it comes to like hard matchups out of the way, then get easier down the road before you face the other team in the other side from the either the Celtics or the Bucks. It's just another scenario there where you know it's going to be a tough one for sure if the Lakers make it past the conference finals. But yeah, I kind of understood what Keyshawn was going at, but at the same time, most Laker fans would like the Lakers to face someone else in the first round. But you know, it just sort of depends on what the Lakers will do and who they be facing in the first round. But right now, if the postseason started, the Lakers will be facing the Denver Nuggets in the first round. So, we just have to wait and see about that. But looking at more of what we saw from tonight, I mean, Torian Torian Prince, he let it up in the second unit. 18 points, went 7 of 9 from the field, 4 of 5 from the three, and 4 rebounds out there tonight with 1 steal. I have to say, guys, he really stepped up to the plate. Really helped out the Lakers in this game as well, bringing the scoring effort on the offensive side, which was very sensational. Especially his shooting was key to also helping us win this game as well. It was all about D'Lo. It was all about LeBron and Anthony Davis, but we also needed another guy to step up as well in this game, and that was Torian Prince. Really showed his efforts out there tonight. So just had to put that out there when it comes to his efforts because he's been not great this season. And I think most of that had to do with the rotations and him starting instead of Vando, which was the plan all along, was to have Vando starting for the Los Angeles Lakers. I personally, if with the whole Vando situation, beginning of the NBA season, I would rather had Rui Hachimura start over him. But it was just a whole different scenario. What Darvingham wanted to do, but I think he got the job because of the preseason. Because obviously we all witnessed magic happen in the preseason game where he was just laying it up from the three, shooting around 42% from the three in preseason. And I don't want to say I fell for it. I was like, hey, he deserves it type of moment. So you know, he deserved the job, and it's what fair is fair type of situation. So my hope is now is that we'll probably need him for sure for the second unit to step up because with Vando still being out, we still need the firepower coming off the second unit. And if Vando's not ready yet to play for the postseason, along with Christian Wood, it's just going to be very tough for the second unit to step up for sure. So my hope is that we will have our guys return very, very soon, but hopefully see better efforts from what we saw from tonight from Torian Prince, along with Spencer Dinwiddie, Gabe Vincent defensively. More than anything, we want to see better, from him when it comes to postseason for sure, and maybe Max Christie. But it's just we just have to wait and see what the postseason and who will step up in the postseason. So, but 4 games remaining. Let's hope the Lakers will finish strong. Let's get into you guys' questions here, or comments, or your answer statements here. From Daniel, I don't think Bronny is ready for the Lakers. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I posted on the community tab and all over social media that Bronny James has declared for the NBA draft, this upcoming draft. Uh, Even though he did say in his post on Instagram that he wants to go through the transfer portal, so that is on the mind of him potentially either continuing college or maybe go to the NBA. Um, Now, some analysts, obviously, I've been listening to a lot of sports platforms nationally. Obviously, Skip Bayless. I don't listen to this guy. I just obviously heard what he had to say, and he said that that Bronny is ready to play in the NBA. I don't believe it, but at the same time, I mean, if he's playing for the Lakers along with his dad, maybe he will have success. But at the same time, I'm like Keyshawn. I would rather have him go for another year in college just to gain more experience playing professionally. So it's just one of those type of moments where it's like it's all up to him to make that type of decision. And if he wants to declare for the draft, there's a guarantee that most teams will not draft him. He may go undrafted, and the Lakers will sign him as an undrafted player. But at the same time, most teams will be like, hey, give up an opportunity to have LeBron James on your team, obviously they will draft him if that's the case. So, you know, Lakers obviously are going to fear because of that, because obviously they will lose LeBron in the process. But at the same time, you know, they could make it known that, any team that drafts the Lakers, I'm talking about Clutch Sports, they may make it clear and say, if you draft Bronny, he would not play for you. And LeBron would not join you, that type of deal. So you never know. It could just fall to the Lakers, but we just have to wait and see. But I agree with you, Daniel. I don't think he's ready yet to play in the NBA level or for the Lakers in that matter. But if he has the confidence, if he has the skills, to you know go and play for at the NBA level, I'll welcome it. But at the same time, I mean, I think most analysts and most like reporters will say that he should go for another year in college because just looking at his stats, he did not live up to the expectations. He did not. I mean, guy averaged 4 to 5 points a game, 5 rebounds a game, and I think he shot around 29 or 28% from the three. So, talk about a type of situation where it's just you need to do better. You need to do better at a college level if you want to get to the NBA level. So, but you never know. I mean, things he has to go through the draft program, I believe, or the fitness or whatever you call it, if he is eligible to, if they will allow him to be drafted or enter the draft. But he's still weighing options. So you know, it's a it's an interesting situation for sure. So you know, we just have to wait and see. But it'll be nice if he answers the draft and the Lakers draft him, and you know father and son duo in LA with the Lakers, first time ever to ever happen at the NBA level. We saw it a couple of times in baseball, I believe, or once in baseball, I believe, the first time for sure. But it would be great to see it at the NBA level, especially for LeBron and his son to play together on the Lakers. So it would be nice. But at the same time, I still think that he still needs more experience under his belt. But it's all up to him. It's all up to him. LeBron said that he is his own man, that he will make his decisions. So, it's all up to him. Let's see here. Shouts to ZLN for the game by game breakdown. It's a pleasure. I really do appreciate. Thank you for the kind words, Vargo. Yeah, Vargo Don. I really appreciate your kind words. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see, Adam here. We got the 8th seed now. Let's go for the 7th spot. It's in reach. It's obviously a goal for the Lakers. I mean, I personally think it's the goal for the Lakers to get the 7th seed. But if the 6th seed is in reach, it's there. The Lakers could potentially get the 6th seed because they're only like 1, 2 games away from getting it. So if other teams lose, like the Phoenix Suns, the Dallas Mavericks, the Pelicans, if they lose tomorrow, Lakers will move up within the standings for sure. They could potentially do so, but at the same time, they have to win their game tomorrow against the Minnesota Timberwolves tomorrow, which is obviously is a potential win for sure with no Rudy Gobert and no Karl Anthony Towns. It's another situation where the Lakers could beat the Timberwolves again. But we just have to wait and see. We really have to wait and see about that. But for sure, I mean, the 7th seed is in reach for the Lakers to achieve that. With 4 games remaining, they can do that for sure. But at the same time, the 6th seed, it's not in reach either. They could get the 6th seed as well. I mean, just looking at the standings, and the records of the teams that are ahead of the Lakers, it's pretty close. They're tied with with the Sacramento Kings with the same record in losses. The New Orleans Pelicans, they're one game down, or one game away from moving down in the standings for the Lakers to get the seventh seed. So I agree with you there, Adam. It's in reach for the Lakers to get the seventh seed for sure. But the seventh seed, the sixth seed is not out of the question. The Lakers could potentially get it, but sort of depends on the Phoenix Suns. With 4 games remaining, will they will they move up? Or will they move down for the Lakers to move up within the standings? It's not out of the question. It's not out of the question. But seventh seed is realistic. Realistic. The eighth, seventh seed is realistic for the Lakers to get. Sixth seed, it's kind of like a competitive type of moment. If the Lakers want to go on a with 3 games, 3 games. Sorry, no, 4 game winning streak. The Lakers could go. Um, They could go on an 8 game winning streak. If they want to finish strong and get the sixth seed, they have to finish strong and win every single game after this win tonight. That's their goal. That's the type of mentality what the Lakers need to do. If they want to get the sixth seed, they have to win every single game from now until the NBA season is over, with 4 games remaining. So that's the only way, I guess. And they have to hope that the other teams, like the Suns, like the Pelicans, lose their games for the Lakers to make that happen. So it's a scenario. It's a scenario where the Lakers just need to make sure that they somehow just, just lose. Hopefully, they lose. Other teams lose their games, so the Lakers can gain the advantage within the standings. So, but you're not wrong. The seventh seed is there for the Lakers to take. And if they do get it, they will be in the same situation where they were at, before last season, where they were the seventh seed. And look what happened. We reached the Western Conference Finals, and it was just a magical moment in that particular year. Um, it's just another scenario. And I think if the Lakers get the seventh seed, they will face either the Minnesota Timberwolves or the OKC Thunder or the Denver Nuggets. It's one of those 3 teams. But you know, most Laker fans want the OKC or maybe Minnesota, but most Laker fans want to see the Lakers face the Denver Nuggets in the first round, so they can eliminate them in the first round, so they can have an easy ride, in the Western Conference. Uh, Potentially beating either. Um, let's see, like I'm not sure who they face next, but it may be maybe OKC or maybe the LA Clippers. I mean, it's kind of a weird situation who they would face if they do beat the Denver Nuggets in the first round. But it's a waiting game. It's a waiting game. But seventh seed is not out of the question. The Lakers could get up to that particular standing for sure. Sixth seed is a long shot, but seventh seed or eighth, those are potential reach for the Lakers for sure. Yo, Adam. Yeah, I really do appreciate the kind words you guys give one another and showing the love support. So I really appreciate it. Uh, Six seed still possible. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a long shot, but it's not out of the question. Lakers can get the sixth seed if they want to, if they go on a 4 game winning streak after this win, or go on an 8 game winning streak, I believe. After tonight's win, 4 games remaining, they're already on a 4 game winning streak. So 8 game winning streak, that will be amazing. And the Lakers will get the sixth seed if that's a possibility, if that does happen. But at the same time, I mean, it's a long shot because lots of teams are going to compete hard for the 4 games remaining of their NBA season for them to have a better seeding in the Western Conference. It's not just the Lakers that want to do it; it's other teams as well. Just looking at it, I mean, the Suns are winning games. They're winning games that they're not supposed to win because what I've heard, this is their toughest schedule. At the end of this season. But they're winning some games, and it's been very weird. It's been very weird because When the Lakers are winning, other teams are winning, and that's not supposed to happen. The Lakers have to win, but they have to hope other teams lose so they can have a better shot within the standings. But other teams are not, they're not losing, which is kind of hurts the Lakers' purpose of why they're winning games. But they have to so they can keep up with other teams in the Western Conference that's ahead of them. But it's in reach. 7 seed is there for the taking, but 6, it's a long shot. It's a long shot for them to do it for sure. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's it's the goal. It's the goal. I mean, if you want the goal to get the 6 seed, so you don't play in the play-in, then go all in, go all in, and win, win all these 4 games remaining of the NBA season, so you can get it. But the Lakers are going to be facing the Timberwolves tomorrow in a back-to-back game. It could be exhausting for LeBron and Anthony Davis, but if you want to get the 6 seed and avoid the play-in, you have to win all these 4 games and hope that the Suns, the New Orleans Pelicans, they lose their games for that to happen. For that to happen. So it's a waiting game. It's a waiting game, and the goal for the Lakers to finish strong at the end of this season. So but yeah, guys, I mean, I really appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream. Once again, I want to thank Daniel for your comments and Vargo, welcome to the live stream, and thank you for your kind words. I'm seeing it right there. Just I'm really touched. Thank you so much for your comment, and Adam for your comments as well. I really appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream, and let's continue this love of support for this channel. Let's continue to grow this channel, guys, by just subscribing. I mean, we're only like 700 subscribers away from reaching, um, uh, from reaching 5,000. I mean, that'll be a goal of mine if we can reach that for sure. So share my videos, share my live streams, share this channel all over social media, and let's get the word out there. I mean, I really appreciate all the love, support. I mean, this is a safe, good conversations that we do have on here. And we obviously respect one another. And I do appreciate all of you guys' kind words as well. And this is a great community. I love this community that we have here on YouTube. And, with your guys' love support, we can continue to grow this community and this channel for the highest heights. 5,000, 10,000, 20, 100. It's a possibility. We can make that happen with your love and support. We can keep this channel, uh, going with your love and support. And it's been nothing but great. Nothing but great to have what I've been seeing so far from every single one of you. So let's continue to grow this channel. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, follow me all across social media. The links will be in the description of this live stream, so you guys can check me out on social media. And once again, guys, thank you so much for the love and support. Let's continue this trend. Let's continue this love and support that you guys have on here, and grow this channel. Grow this channel. We're 700 subscribers away, or maybe not 700. I think we're 800 subscribers away from reaching 5,000. You know, let's make that happen. Let's make that happen. I really want to get to 5,000 subscribers on this platform. I really appreciate it. Follow me all across social media, like I said. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for so you guys can be the first ones uh, to join me on my live stream post game analysis. So um, once again, I thank you all so much for joining me. And it's so great to have such a great community that on here. So I really appreciate all of you, and I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Let's hope the Lakers will go on a 5-game winning streak tomorrow and beat the Minnesota Timberwolves and get the win. Let's hopefully they get it and continue with that by beating the Warriors on Tuesday, beating the Memphis Grizzlies on the road, and then finish off the New Orleans Pelicans in the final game of the NBA season with a win. Let's hope for that because they've been losing games lately. So Let's hope they continue this win that they're on, go on an 8-game winning streak at the end of it, and just finish strong. Stack up the wins so you can get the 6th seed or maybe the 7th seed at the end of it. So it's there for the Lakers. Let's hope they finish strong. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.